Good morning. Good afternoon. Today is day 130. Yesterday was very short and very just short. I can't say it was amazing. It was just very short. And we're just gonna keep it up. Okay. The perk. This weird guy I don't know what to do about. The Antal defense. This is like some kind of stuff you would see in a bullet game or something. Yeah, I already can't go c3 because I already pushed this guy. Have the center of fire while they are going for some weird hyper modern stuff. Like weird stuff. We have like a 6 or 7 game winning streak at this point. So it'd be nice to just see if we can keep it up. They block in their own bishop that they just developed, which can never be good. I assume they're gonna want to do something like that. No fear. I can further ask them to, you know, weaken their stuff. At a certain point, I'm going queen d2, yep. And the king will probably hop onto h7. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't hop onto h7. I guess they want to trade, huh? Guess it wants to trade. Alright, then maybe I should have pushed h3 before doing that, but even if we trade, we're good because now it's a closed position, so I don't think I mind. Just in a castle. Yeah, that's fine with me. I thought I kind of have a dumb light squared bishop. They're really trying to harass me on g4. Let's just stop that from happening already. They're really trying to harass me on g4. Can I get away with kicking the knight out again? Then if they push h5, that may be a little scary, so let's not weaken everything. Or they just want to implant themselves here. Which I don't think I mind either, because this bishop kind of sucks. But I guess we can just prophylactically prevent him from coming here. Oh man, pushing f5. Okay, he's chipping away at my center. I don't think I mind if he closes it, honestly. If he doesn't close it, I'll just take it. Let me offer a trade. He's probably going to go here. Right? If I go here, actually, and he pushes, that will be a problem. So let's maybe get the queen out of the way, I'm thinking. Yeah, I think it's time to get the queen out of the way. They're doing like a King's Indian style thing. Yeah, I should have pushed h3 before going for my battery. I would have liked to switch it off. Okay, but now that they closed it, it just feels okay. After they closed it, I would rather get rid of this dumb bishop. This is the worst bishop now. Right? I don't mind that they closed it. Unless they're gonna keep on pushing. In which case, maybe I'll do like a maneuvering. I need to bring my... I would like to bring my bishop here. How do I do that? I probably should get defensive, should I? Let's just bring my knight here to keep an eye on everybody. Yeah, they're really going King's Indian style. In that case, let's protect him. Maybe I should have gone to h1. I don't have enough squares for my knight to go. Just being so aggro. We can hope that they drop the queen again. Yeah, I kind of don't have many squares left. It's okay. Once this guy leaves, I kind of want to get rid of this bad bishop. It's so bad. It's so bad it's hurting me. So maybe I should bring my king down and put my knight here. I don't know if I like this though. This would come with check. If I go down, he would go here. I take, he implants a thing here, which I would not like. So I can't move my king actually. Because check, take. I mean, he's giving up a knight though, so. But. Would that be so bad? Actually, I opened up my own F file, so maybe that's not that bad if I come down. Maybe it's not that bad. I just need to be careful. On the other hand, I kind of just want to bring this knight here to protect g4. But maybe it's just fine and open this up, basically. Maybe this is fine. Maybe I'll go here. Maybe just get rid of him. Looking a little weird, okay? My pieces look a little weird, but once I get rid of him, I'll feel good about it. Because, yeah, this is a bad bishop. I just want to get rid of him. Oops, I realized my pawn is hanging. But it's not really hanging because the queen can't take it because then it's a free knight. So, first things first, eh? And once I take this guy, queen comes here, then I can offer a queen trade as well. Once I trade off some attackers, I won't feel so pressed. Yeah, this guy really went kid style on me. I should have been pushing my queenside pawns or something. I don't know. If I push this, I will just take it with a pawn, I think. Ooh, that's a little scary actually. That opens up the entire H file. But at least I kick this knight away. That's definitely a little scary. I will feel very, very naked. My king will feel very naked. I don't know. We're just holding on here. If I were them, I would... Okay, good call. He's going back to prepare this push even more, I think. In which case... I think I should go here. Oh, I guess he's targeting this guy too. In which case I'll go here. Yeah, and then if he takes here, then I think I can pin him. I think. So I would not go there if I were him. Unless he can give me a nasty chuck in the meantime. Which I don't see how. So let's go here. If he pushes this whole mess on me, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'll think about it when it comes. He does. He does push a whole mess on me. In that case, I'll go here. I don't think I have enough defenders, actually. I don't think I have enough defenders. Yikes. Maybe I need to go g3 so that my bishop can drop back. You know, I think this is the idea. Just need to create some room. My bishop can drop back if they push this. Yeah, I think it can drop back. I can either open this, but this looks pretty suicidal. Right, I might even get checked by the pawn, so I think I'll just go back like this. And if they close it up, then that actually is okay for me. I think. This looks pretty bad. Drop all the way back or just drop back a little bit? I'll just drop back a little bit for now. Okay, he closes the position. So now all my pieces are officially RIP'd. Okay, they're officially RIP'd. I don't think I've played a single game like this before. Where I got massacred King's Indian style. Now all he has to do here is find a pretty sack. Yeah, maybe getting my bishop in here was not the right idea. Yikes, that looks terrible. Or do I need to sack a piece now? Yo, how did I let this happen? I think I gotta fight out of this. I can't just die. I think I need to just sack a piece. Alright, let's just come back then. Yo, this is looking mighty sad. I'm about to get forked every which way. This just looks really bad. Yeah, this looks really bad, but I have to keep an eye on this square too. He could take this. Everything's crumbling. This is very bad. I've never been so brutally crushed, like squeezed like this. I've never been on the receiving end of this King's Indian treatment. This just has never happened. Oh boy. I think we're just gonna have to get out of here. Holy fuck. That was brutal. Holy fuck, that was brutal. Who saw that? This is like solidly the most brutal game I've ever played. That was so brutal. That was so brutal. I don't know what happened the whole time. That was so brutal. I barely can collect my wits. Alright, we're just gonna take a look. That was brutal. That was absolutely insane. Oh my god, even the engine can't process it. It's like engine error. Please try again later. Okay, can we just do analysis? This whole first part looks okay. I think I should just have played h3. Like, not playing h3 here was a big mistake, yeah? Because he immediately comes in. It already gives black a negative 0.29 advantage here. Before this, I think I was okay. Before this, I think I had an advantage. I had a castle. Either castle or h3 would have kept the advantage for me. Because I have so much more space. It should be great for me. But once I let this guy hop in and get my good bishop, it was really bad. I thought it was okay because it was a closed position. I thought it was okay treating the knight, but it was not. So I really should have played h3 here. And now I castle, and now f5 is a huge problem. He comes in. Again, I have an advantage actually. a4 or h3 are both okay. If you let the engine think, it likes rook f to e1, or rook f to d1, or bishop c2. So not h3 anymore. b4, it wants to do the queenside expansion. Yo, it's like, because I basically did not counterattack. I was just trying to defend the whole time. And normally in a King's Indian, white attacks on the queen side. Although I really don't have much experience playing the kid and stuff like that, so I don't know. And one of the reasons why I don't play the kid is because, like, kudos to him, but I rarely feel good about pushing kings and like pawns in front of my king. So even though I know this attack works in practice, it's very aggressive, it's I just never felt good about doing it, but he kind of showed me how it's done. Bro, that checkmate at the end was brutal. f5 comes. Even rook a to c1 here was okay. I needed to break it open. Okay, let's just check that out. A to c1, b3 or b4. We're gonna check out all of these lines. I needed to get my counterplay going. Basically, this rook did not do anything this entire game. And I just, like, even this is okay. I think getting all my pieces here trying to defend was actually bad because I got so passive. Okay, so g3 was absolutely bad because g4. I wanted some kind of counterplay, but breaking up in front of my king was not the right idea. g3 was terrible, but also by here I was lost. So at which point was like, still I could have saved it. Even here is pretty damn bad. At what point could I have saved this? I just make consecutive bad mistakes. Just bad mistakes. Here I'm already kind of lost. I had to keep control of this pawn too. I couldn't leave this pawn. What I did with my bishop is what you guys should never do. That's called entombing your bishop. I basically buried my pieces alive. We were all like the safe house huddled together against the nuclear apocalypse, and none of us made it out alive. We all went under. Okay, kids, we all went under. Okay, knight e2. Knight e2 was still a chance to save this. Kind of doing what? I don't even know. Oh, this one's already pretty bad. Let's check out knight e2. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I needed to get my king away. It kind of wants my king to leave. Possibly leave. Just possibly leave. Knight c3, maybe go to the other side. It kind of wants to vacate this house. It's like, okay, you're attacking me here. How about everybody just leave? That's also a good idea, right? In times of natural disaster, sometimes you gotta just dip, right? Don't just hold on for dear life. Don't hold on to your nuclear shelter and proceed to bury yourself alive. I mean, okay, this is not what happened in the game. Let's go back to the game. How to go back to the game? What happened in the game is consecutive mishaps. Here I still could have been okay with rook a to e1. I need to get my rooks in. How? Oh, just to keep an eye on the pawn already, right? Rook a to e1, queen c2. I needed to keep an eye on the pawn, or queen d3. But what I did... Why did I do this again? Why? Oh, I wanted to trade off the knight. Was very bad. Was very, very bad. I need to bring more pieces in. They leave. And then now I'm kind of lost. I'm already lost. That was just the final blow. That was just the final blow. Could things possibly get sadder? I needed to take at this point. Even here, if I just stacked a piece, I might get out of this alive. At least I wouldn't be so brutally checkmated like that. At a certain point, I realized I just had a damn stack with a damn piece, right? And here, I mean, I'm already lost, but they have two nice bishops. The board is opening. Oh, that was brutal. Okay, I think I learned a thing or two. I don't know if I really got the nuances of that. Maybe I should go deeper in this review, but if I were to say something, it's not to drop the pawns, it's to push a3, h3, because even in a some like kind of close position, you don't just want to give up that good bishop. So just h3, and then if things get really dire, I think I also learned that I can just leave my house, right? It's okay. It's allowed for us to just leave the castle. We did get in our castle, and it's okay to just dip. That was definitely, guys, that was definitely the worst not the worst game I've played, because I don't know what else I could have done, honestly. It was not the worst game. It wasn't like I hung something and just like totally lost my mind. That was the most brutal checkmate, the most brutal crushing thing I've experienced. So I got paired with a 1900, and he promptly chooses to leave. Well, that's okay. Okay, he chooses to leave. You may leave. And we're gonna increase this window. Okay, let's go. I feel like I've played this guy before. Have I not played the same guy? I swear to God, I've played this guy. Let's just check this out. Oh no, we haven't played each other. I almost was going for the scotch. Oh, that was so brutal. Oh, this one, nice. This one I'll try not to get checkmated like I did against Min. Right? Against Min, I got checkmated here. I got checkmated by Jia Minli in 5 moves from the bird. I forgot how that happened. I think it's because they went here and they went there. Not that I got checkmated. I probably lost the game in 5 moves. Because I went here and then he did this and then he did this. So I think I can't go there. If I go here and he does this, I think I have to go down here. I can't go here. So I think I can do this actually. Let's just try to get away with it again. If I push a bishop, I think I have to go here. Don't ever go here. The queen comes and you lose the game. Alright. In that case, I will castle. No, I will push c3 so that I can take that with my knight. Yep, and develop for free. Good job. Oops, although do I lose the knight again? Okay, thank God I don't lose the knight here. I don't lose the bishop here because I am not getting chucked by the queen. Thank effing God. That was so brutal. Like, damn, I one time did play on GM and I lose in 5 moves. That was so unnecessary. Is this some kind of theory? This should be technically better for me, but he's thinking of this already. But I can just go here and it's not a problem. So let's force him to make decisions with his life. The way he's playing it is very slow. Because he moved his queen a lot. He's going to move this bishop a lot. And I think he honestly only played this because he thinks I'm lower rated. But as we know, that is a mistake. That is a mistake. I want to come queen f3 and target f7. But I also want to push f4. I did some drills the other day on chess.com about fast development. You don't want to get too crazy when your king is, when this diagonal is ripe. If he goes here, I'm gonna go here, I think. Oh no, I think I'll just take it. Oh yeah, yeah, if he goes here, he can't, because I'll just take it and he can't take back because my bishop is still eyeing the king. So he can't really push d5 unless he first spends another tempo on b5. And then my bishop, I think, will drop back to b3. Oh, he does. Doesn't that just... Oh, I think I give up this pawn too, right? Well, in that case, if she takes here, I think I will just keep going. And then I think they will be in kind of some pressure. So I don't know if they can get away with taking this guy. Unless I'm losing tactically. But this looks a little scary. And since I'm better developed, I would like to, you know, all my pieces are protected. Yeah, that was a little greedy of him, I'd say. Because everything is still protected. He can't even give me a check. I guess you could check me like that. I'll just get out of the way. And now you're gonna have some big old problems, okay? You don't want to move your queen like this when you're like that. He's gonna have some big old problems. Ooh, what about jumping on here? Is that hot or what? Forget pushing. What about jumping on here? Is that hot or what? If I jump here, let's just calculate this. If I go here, he gives me a check. I guess I just get out of the way. What now? Is that hot or what? Well, let's go here. I want to go here. Let's just add some more pressure on him. We still have the threat of opening it up, but I want to give him more checks, more pressure. I want to really make him suffer for this. Damn, that last game was too crazy. And if they give me a check too, their king is all open in the e-file. This is very bad for them. This is very, very, very bad. They definitely misplay this. Unless I'm getting checkmated, but I'm not. They definitely misplay this. Oh, brutal. He goes like that. Well then, can I just do this? I just want to know if any of this is dangerous. Yeah, I think this is okay. I'm offering to trade some pieces and maybe I shouldn't. When the king is so exposed and naked. Threatening this. The bishop can't move. So they're in dire straits. Oh, it can move. Just like that, huh? It can move. But if I go here and he takes my rook, then I take their rook. And you still have to defend against. I think I still win a piece because then you have to defend against checkmate somehow. So I think I'm still winning. Right? The problem is this is checkmate. So we're gonna lose this piece as well. The king is just so sad. Next thing you know, I'm gonna promote my pawn. It's GG. Yeah, this is lost. GG, GG. Okay. He wants to get out of here, but then I just win something, right? I mean, I'm gonna win everything. The knight is defended. GG. I didn't checkmate him straight away, but this is still brutal, I think. This is brutal enough. I don't want to get too crazy because... Yeah, let's save the piece, actually. I don't want to get too crazy. He might come down here, but after I start checking him and check and then rook e2, I think it just he has no counterplay. I'm up 2 pieces. Like, what do you want? Just like that. Technique. GG! It feels good to win like this when now just desperate. After how badly I got crushed on that last game. Just how crushing that was. I'm not upset at all. Like, when I get crushed like that, I don't get upset because then it just feels like a good win, you know? It just feels like, yeah, he deserved that. I think something like that. Try to ask him questions. So then I can save my knight. He's still not giving up, so we have to convert it. So we're gonna hunker down, convert this. Okay? We're gonna hunker down. You can only come here, but then I'll come here. And then it's GG. And then my knight gets active. You can come here, I just drop back, no problem. Oh, he wants me to do this so that he does that. And then he's gonna do that or something. Okay, no problem. He's not giving up. Sometimes you gotta give up in life. You want to trap my bishop like that, huh? Honestly, I don't even care if I give away my bishop. But Again, I should have converted this more cleanly. But I'm still gonna win the war. Like this. Oh, why won't he give up? Jeez. You're not winning this. Please skip the end of this. Because... Alright, I'm gonna do this for my viewers who are under 1,000 or 500 so that they know how to convert this game. Okay? Like this, we go after all the pawns, and then we run this guy up the board. Like this. Alright, I know I'm bad sometimes. I'm not this bad. Can you just resign? I have a whole minute. Seriously? For real, bro? We push the king to the edge of the board so that this is how you mate with a queen and a king. We slowly push the king to the edge of the board. Like this. Always leaving one extra square to go so we can't stalemate him. Now he's forced to this square or that square, right? And now we force him to the edge. We don't give checks immediately. We just force him to the edge so that he cannot leave without stalemating him. And voila. That's not stalemate. That's checkmate when we can check right in front with a queen, or if he gets in the corner, then we check him like that. And if we are facing each other, like opposing each other like that, then you can check either right in front of him, or you can also check on the side. Wow. Taking Don't Resign to a new level. Okay. I don't know why it's telling me I need to do review mode when when the engine's not even working. So if I were to analyze what my opponent did wrong, they moved around too much, moved the queen too much. You guys all know this. Opening principles. I think he thought it was lower rated, so he wanted to do something funky. And I can punish that by now. Okay? The engine is just not working right now. It's not even gonna show me my moves. There we go. So this was all okay. It took me getting checkmated to learn what not to do here. Or it took me losing my bishop out of the opening to know what not to do. So d3, top move, castle's top move. The way I learned this line, I played d3 first, just to kind of secure my center. Other castle is equally fine. it's the actual top choice by the engine, so we can check out that line so I know what to do in the future. My computer's running very slowly right now. It's very slow right now. I don't think it can handle the engine. Actually, maybe I have learned this line. Maybe I have learned this. You know, maybe I have learned it. Yeah, this is all theory. What now? D3? D3 now. Maybe I did learn this line. I just confused it with the other line. On one line you push D3 first, another line you castle first. But both okay. We have some weird ass pawns here, but they do a good job of controlling the center. Literally. And the bird eyes gives white an actual edge. I made the mistake of going down that really, really terrible gambit line in the beginning. Basically, the point of this line is that he probably wanted to punish me by playing like this blitz line, because I see this a lot in blitz. The gambit is if you say I took this pawn, and then it gets wild. It gets really, really wild. Oops, I lose the bishop, so I can't do that. So not here, not here. When do I... I think I first retreat the bishop and then I take the pawn or something and I get in a lot of trouble. I kind of forgot. But before I used to not just take the knight straight away. I used to like mess around a bit and always get in trouble. Maybe I went bishop c4 before. I don't remember. I think I like... No, I didn't do that either. What did I do before? I got in a lot of trouble with this before, but now I just take the knight. I just always take the knight. And we have an edge in development. I don't know why he moved the queen around like that. It was just... This already is a mistake because the queen took the square that the knight wants to go to. So later on we saw how big the king was in trouble, right? How much trouble he was in. Because he lacked development. He needed to be safe. And look at this. He can't castle queen side. He can't castle king side. He has like 2 pieces, 3 pieces needing to get out. And he chooses to move the queen here. Which is just weird. You know, this is not a problem. It's not a problem. So the rest of this I play well, I think. I think I just play well. Oof, so freaking crushing. Engine wants king h1, f4, or d4. So first f4, but king h1 also very high on the list as well, or d4 even. It just wants to push the pawns in the center. I push the other pawn on the side, which isn't as forcing. I don't think I like did my most harshest with him, right? I didn't do my harshest, but I think I did well enough. I mean, being up 2 pieces is good enough, right? This is definitely a mistake. This is a huge mistake as well. Like if he was lost before, this is akin to my move in the last game of burying my bishop. Yeah, d5 here is like me pushing g3 in the last game. Like before it was bad, but it wasn't this bad. Now it's very bad. Right? Just because of this. Like, come on. You can't open... He's doing something called suicide. You cannot open your king, the position up when your pieces aren't... When you're not ready to castle. It's just suicidal. And here, oh my god, I want to show you this crazy engine move. It wants me to fucking take with a knight. Of course that's the sexiest move. Of course that's the sexiest move because it's called a pin. I can't believe I missed that move. That's too hot. That's too sexy. I missed it. I saw that this was a pin, but I just wanted to open the position. This would be even more brutal. Get my knight in there and a ready thread in the fork. That is so hot. That is so hot. Ah! Eek! Already the king has to get out of the way. And we just demolish. We start demolishing. Holy up. Can you imagine a world where we push? Can you imagine this world? F5, baby. Okay, F5 is third move here. D5. Just keep breaking it up. Keep breaking up. D5, F5. Okay, allow the engine to think, and F5 is actually the boss. Like when you see something so sexy like this, I can't move. You just want to push some babies in front of it, right? Breaking the king. My rook is already lined up nicely. Let's check out the F5 line. That's what I would play. That's so hot. I so wish I came up with that, man. I so wish I did. Like, I like what I did, but that's even sexier. I didn't do the sexiest thing I could have. Oh, that's too hot. Going the other way. That's too sexy. Eee! Okay, but what is my bishop doing? Just going around. So the engine is a little slow and careful. It's not just like freaking out, pushing on the pawns, because my opponent is giving us, you know, defense, right? They're pushing us back a little bit. But eventually we're going to keep pushing. Like eventually, probably should get the king out of the way first, I'm thinking. Here, let's just check this out. Let's continue this to see how the engine would break it. Because eventually we actually trade. Wait, how did my bishop get there? The king manually castles finally. We get rid of another guy. And now we can push this, right? E6, no, E6, holy, it's just my pawns in the middle are about to promote. So here, the engine, or I guess what happened here is we changed plans. We changed plans a little bit. We were going to rip open the king, but by this point, we're now about to pass pawns. We're now about to pass pawns and just gaining space and pushing our babies forward up the board. Now we just have too much space. They're really trying to make up for it. They're pushing back, but let's keep checking that out. Sometimes people say I do too much review, like I go too into it, but this is where I learn. This is fascinating to me because I like to see how like they could play. It's kind of like introducing myself to new ideas because I have a certain style. I have my own personality and style, and the engine tells me sometimes like when I review it, like another way I could have played, you know, or another strategy. But this looks really crushing, although it's kind of a slower grind from here. It's not like we're mating them. So at least I'm satisfied that I didn't like mismate or something. Because although that knight move is too sexy. Hot damn, that's too sexy. I wish I went for that instead. It's too sexy. So here was b6 the best thing they could have done. Engine likes king f8 for black, just get out of the way already, or d4 check. If d4 check, my rook actually gets up to rook f2, it says. So my rook blocks, so my king doesn't even move out of the way. And I only felt safe doing this, by the way, because all my pieces protect each other. So I'm not dropping anything, because I knew these checks, if they were desperate enough for counterplay, I knew these checks would come. And I felt okay that they weren't going to mate me or anything. So that's the only way I felt good about it. Let's say king f8, queen d4 check, or b6 is a third move. They do the third move. I go up there. I don't know if that's the best move. Let's see. Rook f3 is the best move. Ooh, hit the queen. Knight b5 is also not bad, is also the second move. Knight b5 or rook e1. 3 moves here. Which we all saw in the position, right? We see that we could pin the bishop. I didn't see I could have hit the queen. I kind of wanted to go for the king instead. I wanted to hit the king. Okay, here he does the best move. And here bishop b4 is one of the top choices. Although it still wants me to hit the queen. It wants c7. Top 3 choices, f3, c7, and bishop b4. I go for the third one. Yeah, he takes. He just trades off. Because at this point, I feel like with this, when it looks like that, I feel like even if I trade off attackers, I still feel pretty good about it. Like, I still feel like I have such an edge here. It wants bishop g4 now, which I think is better. After bishop g4, I go rook d6. Yeah. I go rook d6. And then g6. I assume h3, I kick him out. Bishop f5, can I keep pushing him out? I push g4, I keep kicking him out. Bishop e6, don't I just take him? Oh, here. And now I can go rook e1, huh? Maybe they even want me to sack my rook. Alright, we kind of get the point. I think I did well. Like, all of this was reasonable for me. This decision was reasonable. Once I did this, knight c7 was the top choice. Yeah, just because they have back rank to worry about, so it's quite bad for them. It's just quite bad. They just lose all their pieces. Here actually wants me to go rook d7 check. No retreating. Just keep at it. Keep at it, man. Like, I just felt like I kind of didn't want all my pieces to be clustered here, but I mean, at least then my rook gets really active into the 7th rank, so I didn't need to fear that. I was afraid if I went here and they went down, then I would have trouble defending these pieces. Because does this still hang? I guess here now, I just go here, huh? Oh no, I go here, I go Chuck. And he has to leave. He actually has to leave. That's how I got my knight out of jail. That's how I got my knight out of jail. And at this point, I'm just solidly crushing, am I not? I go bishop d5. Yeah, here's maximum aggression. I'm just a little nervous sometimes when all my pieces are really close to each other, because sometimes if the king can get close enough to some of your pieces, they might not be able to protect each other. So in view of that, without having calculated too much, I guess, I just decided, come on. I just decided to drop it back. And I think the rest of this is pretty self-explanatory. I don't think I needed to get my bishop taken, because I saw that they were going to probably push that. But I also don't think I cared too much at this point anymore. So maybe one more. I probably should have gotten more in depth with that game that I got crushed in, and not this one. Because this one, I feel like I understood what happened. But let's go for it. We have a black. We have the Scotch. Yummy. Oh, we have the Scotch Gambit. Scotch Gambit. Let's try to play it right this time. The last time we played this, I completely misplayed it. Right, I went here instead of pushing d5. I have a friend from Brazil. Yep, let's just do the right thing this time, kids. Just do the right thing, kids. Don't get crazy. What? Why did he resign? Why? Oh! I didn't even catch that yet. I didn't catch that yet. Brother, you should have let me catch it. I didn't even catch it yet. Oh god, he should have resigned. Thank you. I love when my opponent just resigns to save me the trouble. We all know what happened here. Yeah? I don't need a game review this. He hangs a piece. I did not see that he hung the piece immediately. I was like thinking what to do here. I was like, that's so interesting. I was trying to think what he's thinking. I'm like, oh, he's stopping me from capturing back, the knight takes it. I didn't see yet that it was a free piece. So maybe he should have kept going until I actually took the bishop. Good job. Give me the free points. Let's continue. How long has it been? Maybe I'll stop here. You know what? I'll stop here and I'll start my stream. And I think I'll do some puzzles and drills, and yeah. Happy Tuesday. Have a great day. Bye.